I'm gonna head on out and keep setting these traps. I'll catch you guys in a few days, hopefully whenever we get one. All right, guys, as you can tell, it's nighttime. And as you can probably also tell, we are using thermal optics, which means they can see heat. You've probably already figured this out by now, but we are coyote hunting at night. Let me show you the tools we're gonna be using, and then we're gonna get right out there and do it. This is actually the car we're gonna be using. Now, this is an Icotec or something like that. I don't know, guys. They just gave it to me like 3 years ago. It works pretty good. Next up, I have a tripod. Now, this thing's pretty important because it's gonna help me get really stable shots in weird positions. And last but definitely not least is my AR-15 with a thermal optic up top. And then I lock it into the tripod just like that so that I can scan really easy and have super stable shots. Justice for Joey, we're doing this for him and for others like him. No way.
That was awesome.
We just killed a stinking coyote. That's crazy. That's our first spot. That worked perfectly. He was going to come on in closer too. I cannot wait to turn the lights on and show you guys how we're actually set up. Like, it's actually kind of funny. I don't know if that really made sense, but literally there's the truck and we just hopped out, set the call like right up there, and then the coyote we shot's right over there. But we just stepped out, set right there, and boom, there we go. But guys, from what I've been told, took a lot of advice from Sin City Outdoors. He does a lot of coyote hunting. He told me like coyotes at night, they're on a different level of stupid. Like, I mean, I don't know what to say, but we literally just shot a coyote like that right there. And I don't make the rules. That's just what happened. Let's go get him though. Check him out, baby. He's not a huge coyote, right beside that glove, which is always a good place. I don't know, he's not tiny. He's not a tiny coyote. He's a great coyote to take out. I shot him right there in the chest and he just tumbled over and he's dead. So it's actually a she, which is not a bad one to take out. Everybody comment below, justice for Joey. It's one more coyote that can't kill other dogs like Joey. Now, legally in Kentucky, you have to check your traps every 24 hours. And on the third day, we had something. All right, guys, it's been about 3 days since we set those coyote traps, and we got him. When you're out here trapping, catching a coyote is literally the most rewarding animal you can catch. Of course, bobcats and red fox are cool, but nothing's more meaningful than taking out one of these coyotes. Not only do they kill wild animals like squirrels, rabbits, turkeys, but they also go after animals like little Joey, who is literally just minding his own business, peeing on bushes and stuff. Everybody go in the comments and spam RIP Joey. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. And they go after people's livestock, which is literally their job. And to top it all off, check out this graph. Coyotes aren't even native to the eastern United States, and they didn't even live in Kentucky up to about 50 years ago. So every coyote that we can take out, we're getting that much closer to how Kentucky was actually meant to be. All right, so the first coyote's been caught, but I tell you right now, in this video and for my entire trapping season, we got to get a lot more than just one. All right, guys, this coyote is down. With a coyote, all his weapons are right up here in his mouth. If you get that right there on the neck of a deer, it's going down. I tell you what, guys, I know for a fact we're not done because I have so many more on trail camera that I've still not been able to get yet. And so for our next step, reset this trap so that it can keep on hunting for us. And just like that, this coyote trap has been taken care of and completely reset. Over the next 2 weeks, I would literally get every single animal that roams in Kentucky walking over these traps and completely ignoring them. I'm talking coons, deer, and even the predators we're targeting, like fox and coyotes. Every now and again, they'd come over and sniff the set, but they would never care enough to actually commit. We even got a giant black bear, which passed through the area a couple times, and he also didn't really care about that set, which is kind of good because if I did catch a bear, I'll be honest, guys, I have no idea what I would even do. And then after 14 days, we finally had a coyote that was pretty hungry, and he really wanted our meatballs. And here we go, boys. We got us a stinking coyote in the trap. We ain't gonna get too close to him. He's barely caught in the back foot, so we don't wanna mess with him too much, but yeah. Coyote number 2 is in the trap. And this is the same coyote we're gonna be cooking here in a few minutes. He's actually not the biggest one ever, but definitely is a coyote. He looks pretty healthy in everything except his tail. His tail's all raggedy and it's really not fluffy. But we're going to pull it out to 22 and I'm going to go ahead and take care of him. All right, guys, so for me, I actually like to shoot him behind the shoulder, which is in the lungs and stuff. It kills them really good and there's not nearly as much blood. So here we go, right behind the shoulder. Shouldn't take too long for him. This coyote is down. Pretty decent sized coyote. Not bad, not bad. This dude's definitely killed a cow in its time. Or at least a calf. But as for this coyote, we're gonna take it on home, get it skinned up, get the fur handled, and then we're gonna take it on to the kitchen and figure out how in the world are we gonna eat a coyote. Step 1, move it over to the hanger thing. This is gonna hang it up so while we skin it. But anyways, now there's a couple different ways you can skin out animals. For this one, I'm gonna case skin it. That's where the whole body is actually like a tube rather than all laid out on one big fur. I'm just gonna come in here for a second and tell you, this is the coyote skin. But I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, it ain't supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look like this. All right, now to get the meat, most people don't eat coyotes at all, and I'm really not sure what part to get or what exactly to do with it. So for this coyote, it's mainly just experimental. I think we're gonna go for the back straps. Hope for the best. And that right there is at least part of a coyote back strap. Looks like something you'd buy in the supermarket, don't it? That was a joke. It definitely doesn't. Now to cook this coyote, I'm going for my world famous recipe, coyote macaroni. It's kind of like beef macaroni, but like without the beef and with coyote. We're gonna cook our 85-cent macaroni and cheese. This is pretty simple. You just put water in a pot, heat it up, put the noodles in, boil the noodles up until they're soft and finished. Then you bring it off, strain out the water, put the cheese powder in, mix it all together, boom. Your macaroni and cheese is done. It's that simple. As for the coyote, we're going to trim off the silver skin and the fat, where we have really good meat to work with.
What piece of coyote is this?
What part of the coyote do you think this is?
It's tongue.
Yes. Then we're going to dice it up into small cubes, add some seasoning, throw it in a pan with some oil, and then cook it till it's done. This is when you're going to pull out a pan or an oven-safe bowl, put some macaronis in it, put the coyote in the bowl, and mix it all together real good and nice. Next, get your shredded cheese, sprinkle some over the top, and you're going to throw that thing in the oven for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. When the cheese on top is starting to get brown, you know it's done. All right, here we go. It smells different.
What's the difference in the smell?
It smells like a dog. You want some?
What is it?
Deer.
Deer and macaronis.
Mm-hmm.
Can I eat out of this spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Is it shore deer?
What's it taste like?
I don't know.
Does it taste?
Like chewing gum.
You think it's deer?
I don't know what it is.
All right.
What is it?
Deer.
Tastes like chewing gum.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. Coyote macaroni isn't a world famous recipe, and it was honestly kind of nasty. So, yeah. Click over here if you want to see us eat a possum. It tasted a lot better, I promise. Or right over here for a big bear hunt in West Virginia, where we also...
So you're too busy to read the Bible. Well, what if your Bible reads itself to you? Well,
in this video, I'm going to be hunting... In this video, we're heading down to Mississippi to catch some gigantic hogs in remote control live.